Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome to No Blood No Fowl. Apparently a game. Me and my friend are out drinking, we're having a good time, and we run into some issues. As you can see, you kind of see the issue. Cold pizza. Cat. Oh, and the body. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's get straight into it. Oh, that was cute. Oh my god, oh my god. Is he dead? No, he's just passed out. He's fine. My feet felt super glued in place as I started to My feet felt super glued in place as I stared at the unmoving body of our neighbor. Oh. Aristotle swallowed and slowly approached him. He bent down to examine him, but even from where I stood, I knew he was dead.
That's not good.
I would assume so. I'm gonna turn this up a tad bit for you guys. See what happens. There you go. Alright. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. We were just two college buddies. We got a little too wasted one Saturday night. And when you're drunk off your ass, naturally you decide to bring some rubber ducks and RC cars to the roof of a house. I've never run into that, but I do like rubber ducks, and I like some RC cars. You then duct tape the ducks to the cars and proceed to drag race with them. Well, went the other way. The narrative was intricate, the characters multidimensional, it was a masterpiece. We weren't that noisy for the record, but I guess our neighbor disagreed. One thing led to another, and we got into an argument. We were up on the roof. He was shouting up from the ground below us. That's when I tripped over one of the RC cars, which rolled into Aristotle's foot, and he dropped the rubber duck he was holding. It fell right into our neighbor's mouth. Ew. Ouch. The choking sounds were this horrible combination of wheezes and squeaks. It would have been funny if he wasn't dying. We rushed down here as fast as we could, and now... He's dead. He's dead. Holy shit, he's actually dead! The reality of the situation hit me like a truck. Needless to say, we sobered up real quick. We just killed someone with a rubber duck. We're going to go to prison!
Snap out of it.
Did you just smack me? Did my face make the duck sound?
If you don't want to go to jail, we have to do something about this.
But... Aristotle tightly gripped my shoulders.
I'm not about to go down for this. I would have lasted a day in jail.
Nah, you wouldn't.
Do you want to lose your table tennis scholarship? Do you?
I have a table tennis scholarship? You guys are talking to a champion. No.
Then calm the fuck down. Look, the university's performance of Cats is in 2 weeks. I'm not about to lose out on the role of a lifetime because of this. Not to Jenny Hackett.
So much disdain.
I am Mr. Mistopheles.
Wow. Whimpering, I nodded my head.
Okay, first things first, what's the one thing that links us to this crime?
The fact that his body is right next to our house?
The other thing.
The duck in his throat?
Exactly. That duck has our fingerprints and DNA all over it.
Aristotle looked into our neighbor's open mouth.
Which is why I'm getting it out.
I'm glad you're fishing for it, because I didn't want to.
I can't get it out.
Oh, the reality of the sounds is just amazing. So what now?
We need to make a plan. First, a place to hide the body.
Hide the...
Do you want to do this or not? They don't have Real Housewives in
I
prison.
don't watch Real Housewives in prison. I actually watch a lot of Snapped and Coffee House Crimes. That chapter on... So I might have some abilities to hide this. Okay, we should hide the body, so our choices are in your least favorite professor's office, bury in his own yard, throw it in the lake in the woods. Ooh. Let's bury it in his own yard.
Ah, hit them where they least expect it.
Something like that.
I can't say I like the idea of getting my clothes dirty, but sacrifices must be made. Pass me a shovel. We can't just go around with a body in tow.
Correct. Right, which is why we're going to put him in a garbage bag, melt in a vat of acid, bluff that it's a prop, put it in a garbage bag.
Can't go wrong there.
I love the ducky sounds.
Tropes are tropes for a reason. Okay, now all we need is an alibi.
Alright. At home making out, saving orphan kittens from a burning building, double bluff. Tell the truth about the duck drag racing. Ooh.
Oh my god. It's so
We're just gonna tell them we were doing the RC duck racing.
Okay, that's the plan then. Let's do this.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Thanks to police dogs, they were able to dig up the body in the yard. Eventually. No one really questioned the garbage bag. The double bluff worked. Masterfully. You got away with the crime and watched the season finale of The Real Housewife with Aristotle and your army of rubber ducks. I got a B! Yay! So, okay, so there's, of course, multiple ways of going about this. I want to see some other choices. I kind of want to pull the double bluff. So, is this gonna let me... I just want to skip. I don't know how to skip. Give me a second, I'll figure it out. What's this? Oh, that must be save. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to try the double bluff and see if that actually works. I can't imagine it will, but we can try and see. While I'm skipping through this, I'm gonna actually go ahead and... So, someone had made a comment that, like, this has to be my favorite part, is this poor rubber duck just getting assaulted. What is... Oh, okay, never mind. Return. That's... Okay, so what is this? Oh, that's... Okay. There you guys go. Now...
We need to make first a place to hide the body.
Okay. Hide the body.
Do you want to do this or not?
Alright, so... I want to save this. Alright. So we're going to throw it in the lake in the woods.
A bit cliche, but a classic. I knew forcing you to sit through every Friday the 13th movie would come in handy one day.
I feel like his body's going to float, won't it?
Jason Goes to Hell is an underrated masterpiece, and I will die on that hill.
Aristotle glanced down at the body.
Poor choice of words.
Very.
We can't just go around with a body in tow, though.
Bluff that it's a prop.
You want to bluff that the life-size, correctly weighed, very real human body is a prop?
Yes. We're probably gonna get caught. Yes.
Well, it's not like I have a better idea.
That's why you're asking me.
Okay. Now all we need is an alibi.
Alright, double bluff. I already did the double bluff. I'll make it out.
There's something you want to tell me?
No.
Still, it's simple, but it might work.
If you don't have any other options.
I don't think they'd press us for details on something like that either.
Exactly.
Okay, that's the plan then. Let's do this.
Alright, what's gonna happen? The body wasn't found for a couple days. The fisherman who reeled it in was in for a shock, though. No one believed your prop excuse, obviously. You got some odd looks, but they couldn't disprove your alibi. You got away with the crime and watched the season finale of Real Housewives and your army of rubber ducks. So I got a C on that one. Okay. Ooh, how do I get an A? Let's load. Load from where we are. Okay, what should we do? Hide it?
Professor Jean Applebottom?
She is total...
She is
Applebottom jeans. I'm sorry.
I mean, who assigns a whole essay over the rise and fall of Jerry Seinfeld's career?
Yeah, that's kind of bad. We'll need to move the body to our office, then. I then realized how hard it was going to be to get a whole body into one of the buildings unnoticed.
Weirder things have happened on campus. We can't just go around with a body in tow, though.
Alright, garbage bag, melt in a vat of acid.
And where do you suggest...
That was the only one I haven't picked so far. We can make it.
With what? booze and jello?
I got an A on organic chemistry. If we combine sulfuric acid and hydrogen peroxide, that should do a job well enough.
What the fuck?
That does make me sound horrible.
Okay, now all we need...
Absolutely loved his face on that one. Alright, we were saving orphan kittens from a burning building.
A little on the nose, don't you
Shut
think?
up.
What if they ask what happened to the kids?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay, that's the plan then.
First
Let's
off,
do
me
this.
and Toast would take totally good care of a bunch of kittens. Alright, turns out the school did in fact have security measures for the offices. Ah, hell. Your homemade acid was gross, but did disfigure the body beyond recognition, duck included. The police knew that no local orphanages were on fire last night. You were arrested, your table tennis scholarship was revoked, and Jenny Heckins played Miss Stuff in the school play. Aw. Oh, that was my worst one. Alright, so we did play through a couple options. Of course, my first option was the best. I got a good one on the first try. I tried to play a couple of different options. I'm sure there's more I could sit here and do. I'm sure I could probably get a full-blown A on this if I want to go through it. But download it for yourself, guys. Try it out. See what you can get, what combinations would work for you guys, and what kind of story you would get at the end to work. But that was fun. I enjoyed it. And as I was going through it the second time, what I was trying to say is that on one of my last videos, there was a comment about some, like, noises coming through. Mostly, particularly my mouth noises. I moved some stuff around. I know I have a pop filter somewhere in my workroom, my work area. As soon as I find it, I'll put it on, but there is a filter on my mic. I think the problem is the mic probably was just too close to me, because I constantly feel like I'm screaming or I'm just a very loud person. But let me know if there's any improvement on sound. If you guys don't like this, do like this. I still want to try to experiment to make sure you guys are getting better quality out of me and that I continue growing, of course, with this channel. But that was fun. I do have a couple other Halloween-themed games coming out. So, of course, not necessarily like horror game. I actually found like this really interesting like dating sim, but it's like dating sim with the like slasher guys like Jason, Freddy, Michael, Chucky, those types of guys. I might play that more around Halloween, or I may release that on Halloween. So I got that one saved. I have a couple other games too. Some people suggested some games, so I did download those today. So expect a bunch of other different kind of games coming out, of course, as always, as much as I can. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on this little adventure today of No Blood, No Fowl, Murder by Rubber Duck. I have like a small collection of rubber ducks, so I just find that kind of ironic, but I hope they don't rise up and attack me one day. But thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're a returning sub, thank you so much for your support. It truly means everything to me, and you have no idea how thankful I am to you. So thank you so much for always coming by and hanging out with me. I love it. And if you're new to my channel and you've made it this far, thank you so much for joining. It's been a pleasure having you here, and I hope you'll take a chance and subscribe to my channel, because I would love to see you come back and I'd love to hang out with you again. As always, guys, leave comments down below. Thumbs up if you like the video. Share it with your friends. It's all free. And until next time, guys, please take care of yourselves. Know I love you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.